Good morning. Let's go with me for a 5 client day. In the studio, I'll be there for like 12 hours and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about what I'm doing next to grow my business and my small lash studio slash nail studio slash more to come. See you guys.
Lolita! Hey, baby.
So today's a pretty busy day for me. I have 4 clients coming, plus another one that had a little bit of retention issues, and I'm trying to figure out why, because that happened with her last time. She got it done with my part-time lash artist. So I'm trying to understand why is it still happening even when she swapped back to me. She's gonna come and I'm gonna fill just a little bit, so total will be like 5 clients today. So it's a really tiring day. I start very early at 8 a.m. and I'm only gonna finish by 8:30 p.m. 8:30, so I'll be here for like 12 hours straight. Today I'm not gonna go train in the afternoon. Usually I would take a break to go train, but I'm gonna get my nails done. So my nail artist is gonna come here, do my nails. I'm gonna do my Chinese New Year nails. Right now I have like this water like pool, and then here's like a mix. It's supposed to be like a marble gold, you know, in some of them. Still with the water pool design.
My first client, she recently changed from volume to mega volume. She was actually very scared on the beginning, but she kept asking to go a little bit fuller on her volume. And I was like, if you want something like actually fuller, because I'm already like at the max out on the volume, we can change it to mega volume. She was a little bit scared, but after her first fill with mega volume, she loved it. So we just kept going, and now I don't think she's gonna go back to volume anytime soon.
Wow, it looks so nice with your eyes. Ah, it looks so full.
Yeah, I really like this one. So nice.
Right? I wanted to talk about a little bit of like my struggles trying to grow my business and things that I learned with what I'm doing, like what I'm doing right now, what I did before. I've tried to grow my business a few years ago. I tried to hire someone, and my first, like, it was just bad luck. I think I got someone that had a lot of potential, and some of my clients like liked her, did their lashes with her, but the thing was that she would cancel last minute. She wasn't as flexible, she wasn't as hard working. Like there was a day that she had client booked and she just said she fell asleep and she wasn't replying to my messages, and the client was about to arrive. So because she wasn't even replying to my messages, I had to run. I was at the gym training, I had to drop everything, and then I ran back to the studio to do my client's lashes because I didn't want to leave her hanging. And then later the girl that I was trying to hire was like, oh, like I fell asleep and didn't hear my phone. And like, it's not that easy to find someone that is, I mean, it's the bare minimum, right? Like someone that is responsible for, you know, their work times, and that I can trust is gonna be here for the client that was booked with them. You know, it's for them to make money and, you know, pay for their things. But sometimes even like the bare minimum feels like it's so hard to find. So right now I'm trying for a second time. I took a couple of years break because I was like, I can't deal with this stress on top of my work already and other things in my life that were stressing me. So now some of the things are already like better, some not done yet but better. And with the bigger studio, I kind of need like to start growing it because I'm kind of like losing a lot of money compared to what I used to make before when I had like a much smaller space. So my space is like pretty big now. I have like a nail nail table and chair there that with time I might change for a recliner, because my nail girl, she's actually she learned how to do eyebrows, so she's actually gonna be doing eyebrows. And I also taught her how to do lash lift, so maybe if she has a recliner there, she can still do the nails, but she can also do the lash lift and the brow lamination and brow tinting, etc. But that would come with time, because we have to make sure she has clients, like enough clients for me to go through all the hassle of changing the setup of the studio. Also, I have this space there, so there is like it's a coffee area here with snacks. There's a fridge, then the back there is Lola's bed, and then I have my own bathroom, which is right here, and then there's the emergency exit, and there's a seater here as well. So it's kind of like a waiting area, coffee area. To be honest, not a lot of people use it, because most of my clients, like, I book one after the other, so unless they come very early or I'm running late, they'll sit there. But most of the time, like, by the time they get here, my client already left. My client prior to them already left. So don't use that much, but I still really like to have it, because it gives the space like more value. So your space is bigger, has all these things, even though people don't use it that much. It's more, turns it into more luxurious experience. Like here in Hong Kong, having your own bathroom, and like it's a renovated bathroom, really nice. It's very small, but it's like everything is new, brand new, clean. It's really nice, and that's really hard to get in Hong Kong. Bathrooms here are usually either shared and or very old and not very well maintained, so very hard to get nice toilet. So I'm very proud and happy. Just having my own toilet's like a big thing, because when I was looking for a place, it was really hard to find. That's another thing that's hard, like when you're growing your own business. What are you gonna sacrifice? Like, are you gonna sacrifice a little bit more money? So I opt for sacrificing more of my money and betting on myself that I can make this work. I'm gonna make this grow. When I was moving here, I made a video and I just like started crying on the video, because I was like, I have no idea if I can even like make this space pay for itself. I would barely have any money left to like for my own life, to pay myself, because the rent here was like more than 2 times the price of what I was paying before. But I still decided to risk and find a way to make it work. Right now, like, I can pay for everything, it's okay, but I'm not being able to like really save money, and I have bigger plans for the future. Like, I want to pay for like my wedding, I want to pay for like, you know, when I have family here, like have a baby, and I won't be able to like work for a couple of months, you know, I don't have maternity leave salary. So it's like a lot of things you really have to put into consideration and think what is worth for you. Or do you want to stay in a smaller place, cheaper, but that you can save more money? I was like that for some time, but then I just got tired of it and decided it was the time to like all or nothing, you know.
So the second client is the one that had the problem with retention. She just came, I filled more where it was empty. I'm not sure why, but it happened. So I just let her go after for free. I didn't charge her anything. My third client, she comes to do her lashes with me. Since I used to work from home, so I know her for so long. She still comes to me. We still do the same thing. We do a volume and wispy. We recently changed her mapping to a squirrel after her wedding, and she just loved it, and we just kept it the same. So this last client, she was gonna have a lash fill and her pedicure at the same time. She's actually allergic to gel, but for some reason on her feet, she's better. She doesn't react as much. And also all the gel that we have are toxin free. So for some people that have sensitivities or allergies, that can work for them. So it's her case. Sometimes she gets her nails done, but on her nails the reaction is a little bit stronger. So recently we actually changed to tips. So we make gel tips for her, and then we just glue to her finger. We do a manicure preparation on her hand and then glue the tips on top of it. So here's the result of her set. It's like a light wispy volume set. Recently she actually changed to Mega, but here she was still doing just volume. So I just got home and took a shower. It was a really long day in the studio. There's a lot of stuff I still have to work on. I want to make all the apps and the systems into one. So right now I'm looking into Stand Store because I saw it has many features together, so I don't have to be paying different apps, different websites to do different things. Hopefully I can just put everything to one, but I'll let you guys know on the next video, my next update about the business. And if you're a beginner, I have a free guide and a retention guide on my link. If you want, you can just click there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.